It is doctors that tell us how to live. And I'm not against medicine, but I'm telling you, there is a place called the place of the heavenly blessings, when you will defy medical science and you will become a wonder to your generation. We heard stories of John G. Lake in South Africa, a plague killing people, and the guy showed up. He was helping people and he was not contacted. And they say, why? He said, I have eternal life. I have exercised my soul in eternal life. And they would put the virus in his hands and the virus will die. Why? Because they carry heaven everywhere they go to. And viruses don't survive in heaven. When Christians are running helter-skelter, it's because they've not ascended in the spirit. That's why I told you, prayer is not about time. Prayer is ascension to the mountain of God. Prayer is translation. Prayer is transfiguration. He said, as he prayed, the fashion of his countenance was altered. His raiment glistered. When Jesus told us, lay hands on the sick, did Jesus not know that there are certain sicknesses that if you touch, you will contact it? Why did he say to lay hand? The reason is because it is not you that we contact. It is the sick person that we contact. Because something is not supposed to transfer to you. Things should transfer from you to things. And it's not just limited to sickness. You can come to your business when you begin to live the ascended life, and you will tell your business, begin to prosper. Begin to prosper. You will be shocked. When they needed food, they said they have 5 loaves and 2 fishes. And Jesus said, bring it here. How do you say bring it here when there are 5,000 men? By what technology? And he lifted it up and said, I thank thee, oh Father. He said, take, share it. How do you share 5 loaves and 2 fishes to 5,000 people? Who do you start with? But as they shared, it began to multiply. It began to multiply. These are technologies in God. It began to multiply. So a point will come when you are doing business, it looks as if things are not working. What you need to do is not to start running around. It's to turn to the business and begin to prophesy. When you are done praying, you command the business to begin to multiply. You will be shocked. After your degree, somebody will call you from Germany and say, I heard that you deal with spare parts. I want to start importing spare parts to Nigeria. How did it happen? You manipulated him by prayer. This is what the blessing is. The blessing is not a man gave you 5,000. No. The blessing is not a man gave you 1 million. The blessing is that there is something in you that gives you power to get wealth. When you tell people to pray, they think it's a religious exercise. No. If prayer was a religious exercise, it would have been useless. The first thing prayer does for us is that prayer helps us to migrate to the realm of God. There are too many Christians living on earth. The Bible said the first Adam is of the earth and is earthy. It said the second Adam is of the heaven and is heavenly. We are of the order of the second Adam. So the things that regulate us are the laws of heaven. But what's the quality of our lives? The quality of our lives is a testimony of our prayerlessness. You look at yourself and say things are not working. No, things are working. It's your prayer that is not working. The day your prayer begins to work, things will begin to work. Now, when you say these things among the heathen, it doesn't make sense to them. They say you are being religious because they don't know the laws of heaven. We know. You are going for an interview. Do you know the questions they will ask you? So the way to determine the question they will ask you is to manipulate them in prayer. When you pray and you go there, they will ask you only what you know. And sometimes what you know is not what you read in the university. While you are in the taxi going for that interview, the taxi driver will tell you something, and the question they will ask you in the interview will be what the taxi driver told you. and they want to give you a job of an astronaut. When did the taxi driver study it? He didn't study it. But God put it on his mouth because you prayed it from the Spirit. Prayer is not a religious exercise. Prayer is what helps you to download heavenly blessings to earth. Because all your blessings are in the heavenly places. Elohim Adonai. Elohim Adonai. Elohim Adonai. Is this to discourage you from hard work? No. Is this to discourage you from using your brain? No. But if you are using your brain, do you know how many people are using their brain in Onitsha only? Do you know the population of Onitsha? You are selling food. Do you know how many people are selling food? You read physics. You read medicine and surgery. Do you know how many people studied physics and read medicine? You need an edge. You need an edge. That edge is your ability to download what is of the heavens. Many Christians, they do everything apart from prayer. This is why we struggle. This is why we struggle. Because when we come, we want to run with them at their frequency. If you run with them at their frequency, you will suffer. You need an edge. That edge